Okay. Man, it feels good to be back streaming. So, I canceled my streams for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because I want to spend that time with my family. So I hope that is acceptable for you. I I'm still planning on hosting a 24-hour live stream on the 31st for New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. So have that to look forward to, and I'm hoping now that I'm actually not streaming from my laptop, I'll actually be able to stream the full. I'll be able to stream the full. What's it called 24 hours. And I am gonna be playing Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. I'll be playing. Can't think. I will be playing Just Cause 4, and this is not going to be a complete playthrough. I'll probably stop near the end, because this completionist playthrough will be about like over 50 hours of gameplay typically. But sorry, I was kind of focused on that page. But I will at the very least be getting at least to the halfway point of the game. Once again, I like to go play games from percent completion, so even though I won't be able to cover everything, I will at the very least be getting most of the things required for 100%. But so what that means is typically, from what I understand from Just Cause games, from what I played of Just Cause 2, Just Cause 1, and Just Cause 3, kind of weird order for me to be listing those games. They do have enemy outposts where I have to clear out with just destroying key items, towns to liberate, that kind of thing. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing as before. I did play a little bit. Of Just Cause 4 when it came out. I actually pre-ordered this game, but I never actually beat it. And for that reason, it's very possible that I may end up playing Just Cause 4 as a stream series, but I want to actually complete Just Cause 1, Just Cause 2, and Just Cause 3, as I still have not actually beaten those games. I own all 4 games, but I never actually beaten them. But when I do play Just Cause, I will start with Just Cause 1. But the thing is, there is a weird glitch when playing Xbox 360 games on the Xbox Series X, and for that instance, the Xbox One as well. Or when you play a 360 games, there's times where there are times when the Xbox Live disconnects and you have to reconnect it. And if that happens, oh, I didn't even know there's a viewpoint here. When that happens, you actually have to completely close down the game and reload it, because there's a possibility. I've had this happen twice when I was playing Assassin's Creed 1 from completion, where the game will actually get glitched, and this also happened where you are unable to get achievements. And this also happened with Lego Indiana Jones 2, and I was playing it with my friend, where I was unable to get a achievement because even though we did this requirements together, because of the fact that my Xbox Live disconnected a couple times. There's a really dumb glitch, but it's something that happens. So I'm actually looking to actually buy a excuse me. I'm actually looking to buy a old school Xbox 360, and I was wanting to buy the one that I had before the campfire happened, where I lost everything. But that was like the second generation of consoles. As a second gen, not the first wave of 360s that were kind of bulky, but the second wave, like the generation that had the Xbox Slim. That's kind of what I'm talking about. But it will it will probably be well before I get that, because I believe it's you can probably find it on Amazon for $100, but money is really tight for me right now, and I don't know if I currently I'm not honestly not willing to spend that much money. That was an accident. I'm not willing to spend like $100 for a console when I'm not currently ready to play any 360 games at the moment. But for right now, I'm just gonna be sticking with Xbox One games, or Xbox One and Xbox Series X on stream. But when I eventually do play those games, I will be. When I eventually do play those games, I will be saving up for a Xbox 360. So we are actually almost done with the we're actually almost done with the can I think the collectibles in this area. After this, we are actually going to be going and exploring the underground. I always like to do this, even though it's completely optional and you're only required to do it from one district. But sorry, I thought I saw a chest. But
found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
I kind of had to do that. All right. This is talk to Jacob Zinger. I guess guessing that it's not around here. Let's go ahead and continue heading towards the collectible, the viewpoint. Oh my god, really? I can't. God. I don't understand what the point in telling my family that I'm gonna be streaming if they just yell at me to do something. It's just, what's the freaking point? Sorry if you heard me yelling. I wasn't able to mute myself on time, but my god, that's just so annoying. it's like almost kind of pointless for me to tell people I'm streaming. It's just people don't listen. It's honestly infuriating. Okay, my god, is everyone done now? Good. I want to actually do this stupid viewpoint. Sorry, I realized I kind of muted myself a little bit too late because I did kind of scream a little bit. Sorry if that was annoying, was a little bit deafening, but it's just... I tell my family every single time that I'm gonna be streaming and to not bother me because if they ask me to freaking take out the bins for garbage day or whatever, I can't do it because I'm streaming. And like, I've had times where they gave me no choice but to abandon streams like 30 minutes in because I had to help build a fence, even though I told them that I would be kind of preoccupied and it's not really a good time for me to do this. That's just really annoying for me, and I just died. But it's just... this happens all the time. Happens more often than you would think, and it's really annoying. It's really irritating. And it's just, it makes you wonder just what is the point of me actually, announcing that I'm gonna be streaming if people just constantly just interrupt me. God, it really bothers me. It really, really bothers me, but it's something that I deal with almost every single time, and I honestly cannot wait until I move out of my parents' house. Because my God, it was just gave me just so much freedom. Don't know how irritating it is as a new streamer and just have to deal with constant interruptions. Like, I honestly envy those people that are living on their own because they don't have to deal with all this. I was surprised I got that. I've realized I'm probably kind of myself seeming like an asshole when I was just kind of yelling at my parents because I know for a fact I didn't mute myself for that. But it's just, I live in a 2-story house and they can't really hear me if I just say something out of my breath. But talk normally, but it's just, it's, I don't know. I realized I could have handled that a lot better, and it probably made me seem like an asshole, and I apologize for that. And the thing was, I know exactly what they were asking about. I got $50 for Christmas from my grandparents. I was wanting to go to GameStop to buy a Nintendo Switch game, and I missed my opportunity to go this morning because I was asleep and my mom left. And my dad, even though I told him that I couldn't do this, he freaking yelling at me, saying that we needed to go if I wanted to get my go to GameStop, and I can't do it now. It's not like GameStop is getting closed down. It's not like this is the last time that GameStop will be open. There'll be more opportunities. I just don't want to do it when I'm streaming. Okay. It's synchronizes viewpoint, and then we will go ahead and head to the next location. I guess something I could say is I've always kind of have had a temper problem, but I always managed to manage it pretty well. And when I was a kid, because I grew up with autism, I would often go into full-fledged meltdowns because I would just be overwhelmed and oftentimes it'll be the kids that will be instigating it because they think it's funny to see an autistic kid react. And I'll be beaten, I'll be bullied just by people who want to see me.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by...
Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Okay. Next up, I guess we can go ahead and do this liberation contact. Since we already have it unlocked. I feel really bad. I can't let that go because I always try and present myself in a professional manner. I honestly kind of obsessed over professionalism on a stream. I feel really bad about how I handle that.
So you're the man taking up arms in our part of the city. Glad to be hearing it.
The military seems to be controlling this area.
Yeah, martial law has been declared. For what purposes, I do not know, but there is not a need. I do what I can, but it is hard.
I may be able to help.
Very well. I need information on the man responsible for this. He has men all over the place. Corrupt redcoats. Maybe you can get them to talk.
Alright. So next up, we will head down and grab this almanac, and then we will synchronize this viewpoint. We'll work our way around and, actually, let me go ahead. We don't actually have the ability to do the, thing yet, to talk to the guy, so I guess we need to do some more. So let's, head to this, page. We are almost done with this. We are really close to being done with this. There we go. That's honestly an easy one. Okay, next let's head over to this viewpoint. There is an award you can get in the homestead for devogging the entire map in New York. I will be doing that off screen. Because I don't think people find it too entertaining for me to do it in person. Do it live, I should say, in person. But I will be working on that offline. It's just going to fully exploring each thing probably won't be too entertaining to watch, so. This tower almost kind of reminds me of a viewpoint from Assassin's Creed 1. Okay, there is a viewpoint, the haystack. Next up, we will head here. And then we will grab this. Okay, moving on. So I believe after this we only have a few more things left. I still don't know what this Benedict Arnold thing is. I'm not going to be doing that just yet. I'm thinking once I clear out most of the side activities we can do at this point in New York, I should have all of the pegleg trinkets, and I think I'm going to be doing all the pegleg missions. Gee, thanks, Connor. Oh, 61% now, nice. Let's try this again. I really hate these buildings. The reason why they're so destroyed is because these are the buildings that burned down in the Great New York Fire, I believe. But it's just, it makes platforming just an absolute nightmare. There we go, that one is easier. And next we will head over here and grab this pegleg trinket. Is that all of the almanac pages? Maybe. I think a better way to track this would be to go over to the DNA tracker and discovery. Almanac's 100%, nice. So the only thing we are missing is to open all the chests, which we cannot do just yet. Because I don't think we can. It's kind of funny how you're collecting pages from Poor Richard's Almanac, considering that we covered that almanac briefly one of my classes last semester.
Mister, please, can you help me? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobsterbacks attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone.
There's no crops here. Okay. More guys coming. There we go.
This food will sell fast at a regular price.
Yeah, I don't know what food you were,
Driving up the cost. It's not right.
I don't know what food you were talking about because there's literally no crops I can grow in cold. Well, that I know of. Maybe. I believe that some of this, Scandinavian farmers at the Vikings were, able to grow crops in Scandinavia when it's kind of like a more harsher landscape. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm not a historian. I'm not a geographer. I am not an agriculturalist. You dick. Thank you.
Has your neighbor damaged your carriage? Were you trod upon by...
Okay, moving on. Next up, we will head here. Oh my god. I heard someone coming up to my door. Okay, let's see here. So it looks like here it is. Hey, you got soap. I actually, oh, that's recipe acquired. Shepherd's pie. Stomachache remedy. Getting a lot of stuff. Tool belts. Woodworking tools. Why am I getting so much stuff from here? Cougar pendant. Ciders. A lot of recipes. $40, finally reached the end. And 750. That was a lot of recipes. Okay, moving on to this final pegleg trinket. And then after we clear this fort that is nearby, we will turn our attention to the underground.